You've been applauding this AI action plan. Is there enough there for startups as well as big tech?
It's definitely got an amazing basis for it. It was broad and it was reaching, and I've never seen an administration act this quickly. And I think one of the biggest issues here is that we need to be ahead of China in all aspects. And the only way that this is going to occur if we have a public-private partnership where you have both
Right.
government ensuring that they're cutting all the regulatory tape, and you have private sector both developing and providing capital into these markets.
Teresa, I've been trying to write down everything that I learned from being in the room and speaking to all those officials and CEOs. And the thing I keep writing down is no software people. On stage, there were none of the frontier or model making names. Everything was about energy, chips, and deregulation. Do you have a view on that?
Yes. It really stood out. I was in that room with you, and it was the one thing we were all talking about. But I actually thought it was very energizing because we backed over 800 startups at General Catalyst in all different areas, from energy to finance to defense to healthcare. And a lot of these companies now are way outside of, they're not just doing software. A lot of them are doing rebuilding, wire harnessing, new capabilities that we're seeing that are really required. So for me, it was actually very energizing from a software. I've been doing software for 25 years. So seeing more hardware capabilities. And look, what do you need for true AI? You need energy, right? You need chips, you need land, you need all these capabilities. We've got to rebuild American manufacturing in order to have AI dominance. So
Yeah.
I believe that they did focus on the right things from that event on Wednesday.
I mean, your expertise and experience is so important here because you've led large businesses. I think of Splunk. I also think of the startups like Flexport, but you've been in-house in Microsoft and AWS. And I'm really interested as to whether or not some of the startups that you help now back and invest in are going to be able to get a direct line into federal government. Are they going to be able to sell more easily in this environment?
Um, We actually we've had two what we call fly-ins at the General Catalyst Institute. In March, we took six of our top healthcare AI companies in to both meet government agencies, the White House, and Congress. 2 weeks ago, we took seven defense and industrial startups in to meet DoD, the White House, and congressional leaders. And
Right.
it was fantastic. They were amazing. They are very commercial, very businesslike. They are cutting the red tape. We do need them to do more, especially ensuring that not just traditional partners and vendors have access, but that startups. But I can see that they're working to make this connection.
Teresa,
And they also, yes.
just really quick, so we only have 20 seconds. Your assessment of the president and his handle on AI, just real quick.
Well, we were very excited to see him take this stance. I think he made it very clear this is top of mind for him. He also made it clear by having all of his cabinet members on stage and talking about this. And he was very direct with everybody on Wednesday what needs to occur. And he gave federal mandates
Right.
for his agencies to get going. So we are very excited about it.